Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to quickly wait until I see this populate. So if you're watching this right now and it's live, sorry if it's like a little bit of a delay. I sometimes go live and it's like the actual live doesn't go live on the YouTube channel or the other places that I'm streaming for a little bit of time. So okay, cool. So now I'm in. I've just seen that I'm there. So what I was just saying, guys, is sorry for the delay. I actually was doing other stuff and running around. And I was like, oh, wait, it's 10 to 3. Like, I need to actually get on this like ASAP. But sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. Today is the Members Live giveaway. And also, we're going to continue this route of giving things away to members, or sorry, to people in the chat. So if you're in the chat right now, you have a chance of winning one of these amazing 3D prints from me. And actually today, we're going to do the usual 2 members giveaway. So 2 of the members today will be able to, they'll get picked on the wheel of names. I'll show you this quickly now so you guys can see what it is. But the wheel of names is this. I'm going to have all of the members' names up here on the right. We're going to spin this, and whoever the members of the channel are that win it, they are going to be the people that are going to... Hold on, I've just realized I need to do that, don't I? Did you guys just hear like loads of feedback? Let me know how the audio is. But basically, I can see you guys chatting right there as well. Basically, whoever wins this, they get to tell me what they would like me to 3D print to send to them. If you're in the UK, you may need to pay shipping for that. However, or some part of the shipping, I'll pay the US version, and then, you know, you can top it up. If you're in other countries, same thing. And what we're going to end up doing is also doing giveaways for people in the chat who are answering questions. Now, ooh, bit of a high pitch there. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Ask your questions and I'll kind of get to them. In fact, maybe I'll do this video so you guys can actually see where I am here. Is that better? Let me know in the chat which you prefer. Me looking at you up here or me doing the like face-to-face kind of thing. I probably need to tidy my desk up a bit. I actually had some springs arrive, which are going to be part of another 3D printed grenade. So if one of you members are out there and you want a grenade, let me know and I can try and get that printed for you. Now, oh, SR, nice camera quality. I know the camera quality is great and now I've just switched to a different camera, so that might not be quite as good. Right, who have we got? We've got, right now watching, we have 12 people, which is pretty fantastic. As I said, I have 5 different things that are going to be given away to non-members. I'm going to be asking these 5 questions. If you get the answer, you're the first person to write the answer, you are going to be the person that gets to win these. And we're going to go in kind of order. Today's theme in terms of 3D printing is actually going to be suppressors. So this is going to be one of the suppressors. This is a channel favorite. The amount of like members who have won and have then said to me, hey, can I get one of these? And I've printed quite a few of them. They're great. I print them out of eSun PLA+, so they don't warp and they are resistant to BBs and they just seem to work really well. So we're going to have one of those for a member giveaway. This is a bit of an experimental one that I just printed. And I haven't actually tested this out, so we don't know the quality of this. Or we know the quality, because obviously I can see the quality. But basically, it's a 2-piece suppressor. It's got like a bird cage here, and then it has this interior piece. And that is basically going to screw on. And when you can actually run it like this if you wanted to, a super slim one. But when you put that on there, it basically pins the bird cage in place. So it kind of has like this kind of cool exposed front to it. I've actually also just got this to demonstrate it, which is a barrel extension piece, which I'll include in there as well. So you guys, if you are the person in the chat who gets that question, you can have that piece as well. But that is, again, like you can see there how it works. But that's a suppressor that is going to be another one of the giveaways. I then also have 3 different suppressors currently printing. So I'll show you that now if I can. Let's have a little look. Can I share this? Yeah. So you can see on my H2D right here, I'm printing 3 different suppressors. And this is a shorter suppressor. You can kind of see it here. I'll see if I've got a picture. Here it is here. So this is kind of cool and I wanted to try it out basically because of this. It's got this interior baffling. It's pretty short, which I quite like. So it could go on a pistol, it could go on an AEG or a full-size replica, a PDW, or like your your full length rifle. So I thought this was kind of cool. So I actually was like, right, I'm going to print 3 of these. I'm actually printing them as well in a different, material. So this is eSun PLA Pro Plus. So I think this is supposed to be even better, but the printer's working on this. Time-wise, it says we've got another hour and 45 minutes till this is finished. And then we are going to, and then I'm going to have 3 of those. So that will be probably the last 3 questions. You can get one of these. First 2 questions, you can have one of these. And then what we're going to end up doing is there's another one I've printed, and I'm not sure about this because I can't fully get it to like seat properly. It probably is just a one where you like fasten it and just like shave it a little bit. But this is like a modular suppressor where it's kind of in 2 parts. You could run it like this. It's got like basically a threaded base here, which again you can have. This is a lot longer. But I don't know if I should do this one at the end because I feel bad like sending this out because I haven't fully worked it out. But if you guys think I should do that at the end and we get to 25 people watching, we tried for 30 last week and that didn't work. So if we can get to 25 people watching, I'll try and do that one. Right, let's just get some questions quickly and then I'll do it. We actually have lost members on the channel. We were at 21, we're down to 19 now. So the chances of winning, if you remember, there's 2 members winning today, is actually going to be even higher than usual, which is kind of sad for me, but I'm sure it's good for you guys. But yeah, so we'll have that. And obviously, if you win like that, you can. Okay, so we have today Mystery Man. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for being here. Ollie No 2. Thank you for joining the channel, mate. You're a squad member, which means your name's going to be entered 1 time in these 2 giveaways that we're going to do. If you are an elite operator, your name gets entered 3 times because it's a more expensive thing. Mystery Man. We have Thurn ZXZ. So I'm just going to call you Thurn from now on, mate. Thank you for being here. DJ, one of the OGs of the channel, has been here for a very long time. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're good. Hope you had a good weekend. Bibster's Repair Shop, also a good supporter right here. Good afternoon. It is afternoon here. And Ollie No says it's almost tomorrow in the UK. Yeah, I think in the UK right now it's 11, 12 p.m. Is there a better time when I should do this? Because I try and think like 3 o'clock is good because most people in the US are off work or finished work. In the UK, it's not like super late where it's like too late to actually watch. It's 11 o'clock, but it's not crazy like 2 in the morning. But actually, if there's a time that you guys think is better, maybe 12 p.m. Is that better? Because people in the LA, like West Coast, could be on lunchtime. And then people on the East Coast, it's like 3 p.m. So towards the end of the day, you might be able to tune in. And then it's 8 p.m. in the UK. Because we have a lot of people that watch in the UK. So maybe that's better. Thurn, quality looks amazing. I already said that. Duplicate audio, is that stopped now? Okay, it sounds fine now, Mystery Man. SR, good to see you, mate. I have sent you your win from last week, so hopefully that should arrive, or it should be there in the next couple of days. I think a couple of the ones I sent arrived like Wednesday, Thursday, so it might not be with you yet, mate, but it is on the way. It's 50-50 for me, honestly. Looks more comfortable for you in this camera. It is, mate. So I don't know, like I can show you my face close up like that. You like that, guys? Let's call this close up, and let's call this one further away. Let me know which one you prefer, and I'll get on that. That thing looks awesome. Bibsters, are you talking about the suppressor? This one? That's definitely the favorite. I've printed like 2 of these for Cutter. I've printed like a few others for other people. Just to mention as well, guys, with this giveaway, if you do want to become a member, you can check out the memberships. It's pretty cheap, but you don't actually have to be here to win anything. Members, I'm just going to pick the name and then like we'll message on Discord and I'll send it to you. If you are wanting to win one of these giveaways, you have to be here and you have to answer a question. So it's a bit more effort, and obviously members can win this as well. It's not just for new people that we're going to do this. I think last week I was like, if you're a member, then you don't get included in this like giveaway bit. That's not the case at all. The other thing actually, which I could give away, you know what? If we get to 30 on this one, I'll do this, which is a K2 Plus replica grip. And I was going to put this again on one of my replicas, and I haven't done that, but I can print another one. So if you guys want that, it's a really good grip, this one. It's like you know, it's not quite the same like material as a K2 Plus, but it's pretty close. Like it's the same shape and it's a big grip, and I really like it. So it'll be a shame to give this away, but if we get to 30 people, then I'll do it. So if you guys want to share this and say, hey, everyone come watch the live stream, come have a chat, then definitely put it there. Also, guys, put down any questions. Like if you really have questions you want to ask, I'm more than happy. Like I've got some time today. I don't have Charlie, I'm afraid, our little puppy. My wife took him to work today, but I was hoping to have him, but unfortunately I don't. But if you have any questions, then let me know. So yeah, just to go over it, guys, we're going to do 2 member giveaways today. So those members can literally choose what they would like me to 3D print. I will 3D print it. I'll send it to you if you're in the US for free. If you are in the UK or other countries, you may have to pay some of the shipping, but I will still do it for you. I'm actually going to the UK October 3rd to the 13th. I've booked the flights. That's all confirmed. So I'm going to get planning my gameplay during the week. I might travel outside London, do a couple of days in different places. So if you want to meet up, you want to play, you have some recommendations for midweek games mainly, please do let me know in the Discord server or in the chat, and I'm going to get planning on that. So stay tuned. The other thing is, so we're going to do the 2 giveaways. That's going to be for members. For these ones, guys, we're going to have this one, and the 3 other suppressors that I'm printing. That we'll do afterwards, so you guys can see what you get. That's crazy cool, Mystery Man. I don't know what you're referring to, mate, but that's it. Guy, great video, learned a lot. Thanks, mate. I really like that feedback when people actually, I get a lot of comments where people are like, thank you for this video. And sometimes I don't even think about doing that video. It's almost like, oh, maybe someone will find this interesting, because it's something like when you've got the knowledge in your own head, it's a bit like, oh, well, I know that, so why would someone else care about that? Whereas I find actually like a lot of people are like, oh, I literally was just thinking about that. Thank you for answering my question. I've just watched your video. So I should just make more videos on just everything. That's kind of where I'm going with it. And so, yeah. So thank you for saying that, mate. Kath, Cody, Hi Badger, Retail, good to see you, mate. Thank you. I've got these other things I need to do this. Okay, so any foregrips. Thurs, I can do foregrips. So you'd have to become a member, I'm afraid, mate. So if you become a member, then you can choose a foregrip. There's tons of different foregrips. You can send me the link or whatever it is. I'll print it for you. But for this week, we're not doing foregrips. Maybe that's a good idea for people in the chat next week. That would be perfect for my Firewad build. Ollie, I actually had this one on the Firewad build. Which one did I try on it? I tried this one on the Firewad build, and it worked really well. So that's a really good one, because you can kind of like put it inside that foregrip, that Panther foregrip he has. So that's kind of a good one. It's got a really cool inside, looks like a piece of foam. Exactly, Mystery Man. So apparently it has, the ones that I'm printing right now, apparently it has suppressive features, like as in it makes the actual BB firing sound less powerful. I don't know if that's the case, but apparently that's what it says on there. So I always find with that, it's like, it's not a real, like, not a real firearm. It's not going to have a very loud bang or crack. And yes, it might change the sound slightly, but I don't really find it normally. I know some airsofters are like, yeah, suppressors work. For me, that's not been the case really, or I haven't found that being the case. Really need to get into 3D printing. Bibsters, yes, mate. I was on the same train for a long time. It was like, oh, I need to get into 3D printing. Should I buy a printer? I have to say, I'm definitely very happy I did. And I would say, like, if you're thinking about getting into it, definitely save up and do it, because it's worthwhile just for fun. You know, like, one thing I think is great with a 3D printer is I'm super addicted to ordering stuff and online shopping, especially in Airsoft, where I'm like, oh, you know, like, I really want this, I really want that. And there's so many times where I just am very excited to get the package, and the package arrives and it's great. But then as soon as I've opened the package, it's like that dopamine fix just goes. 3D printing has replaced some of that for me, where it's like, oh, I could print that. I hit print. I'm excited as it's being printed and I can go check on it. As soon as it's finished, I'm like, okay, this is great. A lot of the stuff is really good, but some of the stuff, it's just almost the dopamine fix of like having this delivery and like having something. It's definitely another way of like quenching that thirst. Let's put it that way. Josh, hope you're having a great week. You too, mate. Hope you are as well. Kath, Cody, can you put a tracer unit in it? You can put tracer units in certain versions, not the small ones I'm printing. You could put a tracer unit in this one, but it'd have to be a small one. There are versions now that they're doing, I think, which will take the little Ace Tech Bifrosts. I think that is slightly too small to put one in, but you could try. And there are versions that you can. For instance, the Bastard Labs one that I have for my Sega 12K, that one I've got a Quark M tracer module in there, and that is amazing. So there are ones out there. If you are a member and you choose what you want printed, 100% we can find one for you that has it. I don't think this and this one take tracer units, and I don't think the small ones do, because obviously they've got that like inside baffling kind of situation going on. Yes, Josh, hope you're having a great week. It's your channel, stream when you want. Stream when you want. Absolutely, man. I'll just stream every day if that's what you guys want me to do. I just feel like you get a little bit bored. We're up to 23 people watching, so we're close to me including this in the giveaway. I need to come up with another question though. We might just go on ChatGPT and say like, what question can we ask? I know the game streamers say like 8 to 12 Central gets the European and USA viewers. So that 8 to 12 Central, mate, in terms of PM, or AM, because 12 Central, yeah, sorry, that must be AM. So I could do a 12 o'clock West, which is like a 3 p.m. Or 2 p.m. Central. So that still would be a bit later. Or I could just wake up in the morning, do a 9 a.m. stream and just get going on that. If you want me to do that as well. Let's have a vote maybe in the Discord. I'll put a vote there and we can get on it. That was when I've become a fan of you trying to have a suppressor for every gun. So, I mean, yeah, I'm giving away suppressors today. So hopefully you get a good chance of winning it. NBKXD, evening gents, evening mate. Good to see you. Do you travel with your airsoft gear? I don't, mate, to be honest. I haven't traveled a lot to play in the US, and I'm actually in the process of finding UK retailers to buy my UK kit so that when I'm playing in the UK, I actually have a kit there so I can just fly and play. So that's what I'm doing. You should print that ballistic knife that shoots BBs, just a thought. I actually have that knife, mate, and I bought it. I didn't 3D print it. Send me the link to that though if you have it, because I have that, and I actually found that the shotgun shells that it takes is just not very good. Like they leak non-stop, and so it didn't work very well. Epic, good to see you, mate. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. Yeah, Mystery Man, I'll print one, and DJ, if you win and you want me to print one for you, I'll print it. What would you recommend, AEG or gas blowback AR? Retail kits. I would say if you're starting out, AEG. Gas blowbacks I absolutely love, but unless you are quite experienced and you are aware of the downsides of a gas blowback, start with an AEG. Ever do sound amplifier ones, like the cone ones? Yep, I could do that, Bibster. I haven't done that myself just because I don't really see a need in them for my own bit builds, but you can definitely do that. They're quite easy to do. My kids actually have wanted me to print whistles for them recently. That's been like a big thing. They just want me to print whistles, and it's really annoying, but I have been printing those and they work really well. Literally you just print it, you blow in it, makes a very loud noise. It's great. Ollie, get a bamboo. The A1 range is cheap for a first and easy use. Yep, I've got a bamboo H2D, which is expensive, but bamboo I think make great stuff. They're well reviewed. It's a really good company, so yeah. That just explained why I have had an Evite cart for like 2 months figuring out what I want. How about a recommendation video on what 3D printers to get and stay away from, or what's a budget 3D printer for 500 to 1,000? Epic, I would do a video on that, mate, but I actually am not experienced enough, I don't think. I've basically went and bought this H2D, which had just come out. It's very expensive. It kind of does everything, minimal work, and it works really well. And I haven't been like, right, I wish I'd bought another one. So my research into them has not been good enough where I would say I can make a video. I can make a video on how I run the H2D and like what I do in terms of setup, but it's very simple. It's kind of like download the file, drop it into the Bamboo Studio, make sure I've got filament in my printer, and then hit print. And normally that's good. I'll order more filament from Amazon. It arrives in a day. It's super easy. And I don't design and do stuff. I have kind of thought about getting into it, but the kind of person that I am, and I get to know myself more and more as I get older, I have got a very short attention span. And unless I'm like really focused or excited about doing something, it takes me a while. Like I don't like editing. I like doing live streams. I like just filming and uploading, which is why the channel's like that. And the other thing I don't like doing is like, I'm not very like sitting down and like playing with a file. Like I'd have to learn the skill set, and I'm not very good at like putting the time in to do that. So I'm not as good at that. What you rate the SSP5? Hive, I haven't actually used an SSP5, so I don't know, but I've heard it's kind of fast and good. Like it's not as like milsimmy, which for me is like quite a big thing, and like a split slide I think it has. So for me, it's not one that I'm going to buy, but I've heard good things. People have said good things. Novrich does also, though, pay a lot of Airsoft YouTubers, like part of the Novrich team, and they send them free stuff. And I don't know what it is because they haven't reached out to me, but I think they have like some kind of like compensation. So I'm always take Novrich reviews with a slight like grain of like a pinch of salt, pinch of salt. So that's the thing. Okay, so what are we doing? I'm actually skipping things, so that's not good. Hi, Why Guys Shorts, good to see you, mate. Bibster's Repair Shop could be coffee and gas blowback series. I could do that. I have to drop my kid at school at 9, and I could try and get back here and do maybe like a 9:30, 10 a.m. Just get straight on here, have my coffee, and talk about gas blowbacks. The problem is I can't hold them because the stream gets taken down, so that's an issue. Unless you guys want me to just stream on Twitch, and if you guys want to go there, great, and I could try and do that, but I don't know how they would respond to that either. Question, so referring to the KS1 video, are you going to see which would arrive first, or are you possibly going to do a comparison between the Well Pro? Right now I have paid for the Well Pro and the VFC KS1. I could cancel the Well Pro. I think I'm more keen to have the VFC one, but right now I'm having them both come, and I think they're supposed to be coming around the same time. So probably what I plan is to do an unboxing. Good. Do an unboxing video of the Well Pro and the VFC ones whenever they arrive. I'll then do a test on each one, and I'll do a comparison video on each one, kind of like I do with my optics and stuff like that. So that's the plan. We'll see if that's what happens, but that's it. And then I'll probably do the full build out in terms of like optics and accessories on the one that I really like, and I may give the other one away. That was kind of what had popped into my head. If you guys have other ideas, maybe I do like try and destroy the one that I don't like. But I like Well Pro products. I've heard that there was some magazine capacity issues with the Well Pro, the original batch that went out. So I don't know if they fixed that and what's going to happen, but the quality of their stuff's great. And I do love VFCs in terms of the VFC system. I have a full set of mags for that. I have a full set of mags for the Well Pro because apparently it takes the Tokyo Marui MWS mags. So that's where I am with that, mate, if that answers the question. How often do you go to the UK? Probably about 3 times a year, 2 or 3 times a year. All my family are in the UK. I've got 2 sons, and I kind of want them to see my family as much as possible. I actually have a flat in London, so I go and stay there when I'm there. So this is what I'm going to be, October 3rd to the 13th. I'm flying to London. I'm going to be staying in my flat. And then I'm going to maybe during the week, if there's midweek games that I can get to, travel around the UK, rent a car, travel around the UK and play. I'm going to try and basically have games for the 4th and games for that weekend, the 10th and the 11th. I think there might be an event at Phoenix Airsoft, something like that. So if you know about that, again, I need more info. But the next week, I'm just going to be planning and trying to get stuff done. Sorry, Chris Del Nostro, hi mate, good to see you. Kath Cody, how's your DDM4 PDW CGS now? Planning on getting one, and how does it compare to the VFC Gas Blowback Gen 3? I've liked it. I haven't actually played that much with it, but it's been really good. Like I like the feeling and how different it is for sure. I think that the VFC Gen 3 is probably going to be better because the CGS system and the mags that you get, which are from what's the No, what's the company that makes the mags? I can't think of the company that makes the mags. I think it's good. I don't think it's going to be an MWS or necessarily a VFC, but I think if you want something a bit different and you want something that's going to work, so far mine's worked well. So sorry, I don't have more info on that. I've been looking for 3D printing tool designs for Airsoft and other things. Oh, loving the 3D. Yeah, mate. Thank you. I think definitely I'm getting some good feedback on those videos. Okay, let's get to some of the giveaways because we actually have 28 people watching right now. We haven't got to 30 yet, but I want to get on that. Is there any good Airsoft mystery box retailers in the UK? I actually don't know about that, mate, I'm afraid. Hive Tribe Gamer, we're going to have 5 questions, and you will, if you answer one of those questions first, then you will get to choose, or sorry, we're going to have a different range of suppressors we're putting out, first and second and third and fourth and fifth. Then you'll get to win one of those. If you have won one, you don't get to win 2. So we had it last week where someone answered the question first twice, and the next person that answers gets it. So that's how you're going to win. Otherwise, if you want to choose what you want printed, you have to be a member of the channel, and you're entered every single week into the members giveaway. We'll start with those in a second. You are awesome, mate. Sombra Lusitana, that's really kind, mate. Thank you. Michael Slavic, hi, mate. I'm building an AAP01 like yours. That's awesome. I love an AAP01. I love the kind of how people do it. You're going to be busy. Best of luck in your travels. Thanks, mate. Initial batch of the Well Pro is 50-50 compatibility or needed modifications. Hopefully the one you receive is the latest version Prime. Let's hope so, mate, because it's not going to come until end of August, start of September. So I'm presuming that means it's the next batch because it hasn't arrived with, who is it? Action Airsoft Online? No, Octagon, I think. 6mm.com is who I've ordered no, Octagon is who I've ordered the Well Pro from. It's bad when you don't remember which retailers you're ordering which one from. Come to Shadowlands event in Charleston, end of September. I don't think I can make it, mate. I'm actually going surfing in Hawaii for a week, and then I'm going almost straight to London. T8 Prime, that's the one. I'm new to Airsoft. I'm definitely not getting any questions correct. Well, mate, you might as well try because they're not going to be that difficult. Okay, so let's do the members giveaway. As a reminder, if you are a member, I'll do a little share of the screen right here. If you are a member of the giveaway squad, you know, a member of the channel, then your name is here. We have 2 tiers. We have the elite operator tier, like Andy right here. His name is here 3 times because he's an elite operator. And then you also have the squad member. So someone like Sack Thing right here, he has his name in once because he is a squad member. I basically will do this right here, which is shuffle it up. So we'll have all of the names that are mixed up and you won't be able to see who. They're not going to be all in one row. I'm going to hit this in 1 second, which is click to spin. Whoever is the member whose name is like selected will message on Discord, send me a message. You get to choose what you want. I print it for you and I will send it to you. So we'll find out who the first winner is in 3, 2, 1. We also only have 19 members now. We had 21. We've lost 2 members. So maybe that's a show that I haven't got. Okay, Riccardo Avietti, you are the winner. So I'm going to write your name down. And congratulations, Riccardo. You have won before on the channel, I believe. So well done, mate. And I don't think you're in the US. So we may want to do a more expensive build for you. And maybe you top up the shipping to make it worth it. But congratulations, mate. You are the proud winner, hopefully, of that. But as I was saying, guys, I don't know. Maybe it's a bad thing that I'm losing members. We've only got 2 members, so sorry, we've lost 2 members, so that's not great. Yeah, so that's it. Joshua Landers, you haven't won anything yet, mate. You do have actually something on the way to you, so well done. But we have got one more giveaway, Josh, because you seem to win everything. You, DJ Cutter, I think, probably have won quite a few of the stuff here. Okay, guys, so let's do the second members giveaway. I don't want to waste your time, and then we're going to get to the questions, and maybe that's a bit more interesting. So, Ricardo, well done, mate. We're not going to remove you. Actually, should we remove you? No, we're not going to remove you. But You're not going to win twice. Members, we are going to do one for each person. Right, second member who is going to win whatever they want is going to be... drum roll, please. We are going with... I should have removed him. So Ricardo, I'm afraid, mate, luckily I stated that and said you're not going to win twice. So we are going to remove you this time. And we are going to go double roll. So I don't know what, Ricardo, you've done, mate, but your luck is good this week. I'd go and play the lottery or something today and just see what you're winning, because you're definitely, your luck is pretty big. And we are going to go with TJL. Congratulations, mate. I think you're one of the new members. So congratulations, TJL. I don't have your information on the Discord channel, so definitely go and message me, give me that information, and I will work out what you would like. If it's something that you've seen me print previously, if it's something that you want to send me a file and have me print it, I'll do that for you. Jazzy F. Oh, we're up to 33 viewers, guys. This might be a record. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a 6th question, and I'm going to give away this K2 Plus grip. So we'll do that last. So definitely keep watching if you're watching, and if you want someone else who is one of your friends to win there, then definitely do it. Cutter, good to see you, mate. What's funny is I won the land tack from Badger, then Josh won it from me. Well, this is part of the community, Cutter. We're passing things on. That's pretty awesome. I will also, you messaged me about doing a follow-up on the build you did for me like 4 years ago. I will do that. It's up in my attic right now. It's an AEG, so I haven't been playing with it as much, but we will do a video of that. So keep on me and I'll get on that and we'll film it. So yeah, so Jazzy F, Yoy, I think that's Yo, maybe. Josh Landers, no way, 2 times. I know. So I kind of feel bad about Ricardo there, but also you've won. So the Senkiso, yeah, sorry, mate, you were pretty close. Douglas, Dauntless. And if I wasn't doing the like live roll in front of you on that like random generator, I would agree with you. It does seem like it's rigged, but luckily I shared my screen with you, so hopefully you guys don't think I'm trying to do that. Official per Michael Johnberg, great name, awesome videos, mate, thank you. And we'll get with the first question, because I think you guys probably want to find out what we're going with. What I'm going to do then actually is I'm going to ask the first question, and the first question we'll do is going to be this one, the one that everyone wants, the one that I've printed a ton of for you guys. We'll do the first question for this one. I'll ask the question. Everyone is in the chat, so you can see who writes the answer first. Whoever that is, as I said, join the Discord if you're not on there. Message me. Tell me that you've got the OG silencer. You won it. I'll obviously confirm that because I'm writing your name down. I'll get your details and I'll ship it to you. So get ready to answer this question, guys, because this is going to be the first one. I'll then also just share the screen and show you guys the chat. So on my chat, you can see whose name came up first, because that's how we're going to do it. Because we did have a situation last week, I think, where one of the questions, someone wrote it and answered it. On their chat, their answer populated first. And I just had to check with everyone on their chat whose answer came up first, because it wasn't that person. And obviously we want this to be 100% fair. So this is the OG suppressor, is what we're going to call this one. The question for this one, get ready on typing. If you remember, you also are able to do this. Which country is credited with the invention of modern airsoft in the 70s? Oh, that's a good question if you ask me. Now, I knew this one, even though I asked ChatGPT and it came up with the answer. And we have an answer already. Epic fail. Mate, you've got it. It is Japan. That is right. China from retail. We've had a lot of people who've got the right answer there, but epic fail. You are the winner, mate, of the OG. Have I printed one of these for you already? Have I done this one for you? I'll share the screen with you now quickly so everyone can see that that is who popped up first. On the chat right here, you can see epic fail. You were right here. Where are we? If I go down to the bottom, epic fail Japan. You were the first, mate, right there. So epic, well done, mate. You are the winner of this. And have a little think. Or sorry, don't have a think. You are winning this. So epic fail, you have won the OG suppressor. I've sent you stuff before, so I have all of your details. So you don't need to send me anything. We're down to 21 viewers, so your guys' chances have like increased significantly. Unfortunately, we've lost about 10 viewers, so I must be getting pretty boring. Right, so that's epics. Next one we're going to do is this one, which, as I have explained earlier, this is the honey, what is it? A bird cage suppressor. This is actually just a barrel extension that you could put on your replica, a 14mm to 14mm negative, sorry, female to male. So what we're going to call that. But this is going to be the bird cage suppressor, 2 parts. You basically put that in there. You're going to screw it in on a 14mm negative, and that is going to be how the suppressor works. It's loose until you put it in. So I'm not 100% sure about how well this is going to fare over time and if you bang it, etc. But you know what? It's for free. So whoever wins it, you are hopefully going to be happy either way. But this one we're going to call the... Have I just shown you guys all the actual questions? I may have shown you guys the questions accidentally there. So hopefully you guys weren't able to read those questions, and hopefully you don't go back and like read through it. Okay, so number 2, the question is going to be birdcage suppressor. What propellant is most commonly used in gas blowback rifles? Go. Okay, so yeah, DJ. DJ, you are the winner, mate. Well done. I feel good because these are both members that have won this. DJ has put down right there green gas. I was going to accept green gas or propane because green gas and propane kind of are the same thing. And a lot of you guys put propane as well. So I was going to accept that answer. But DJ, you are the winner of that one, mate. I'll just prove that I'm not just giving this away to only members. And here is the... that's probably not great. I'll try and minimize this slightly. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys. I'm having a bit of a nightmare here. I'll make this smaller and move this into the place. But as you can see here, the winner for this one was DJ with green gas. Epic, you said you couldn't read it. If you guys have won one, do definitely put in, like, write in what it is and have a go at it because it's fun, but I'm only going to give the first person who hasn't won. But DJ with green gas, I wrote DJ green gas. I'm not sending you green gas. I'm sending you the bird cage. So hopefully you like that one. But as I said, I don't know the length of how it's going to go. Okay, so the next ones we're going to go on to, we are going to give this away at the end. So stay tuned if you want this one. I do need to come up with another question. In fact, what I'm going to do right now, as you guys write up any questions that you have on there, but I'm going to not share my screen and I'm going to ask for another question from ChatGPT so I can multitask and not have to think it up while I'm doing it. That's not a good question, so we'll do another one. Okay, no, we've done that one already. ChatGPT does like to give me the same questions multiple times, so let's go. Josh Landers, sorry, mate. You can't put on the subtitles, and you say you can't play the audio. So I'm sorry, mate. That's a tough one. Okay, let me give you a hard one. Let me literally write to ChatGPT a hard one. I've got a couple more that are pretty easy, to be honest. So no. It keeps giving me just like ones that I've kind of either already done or they're pretty easy. Come on. Here's another challenging Airsoft giveaway question for your chat. It's struggling right now. It's like writing very slowly. Okay, right. Okay, I'm gonna do one here. I think I'm gonna rephrase the question that this one has for that one. Anyway, we've got that one to go. What is the best place that is cheap but reliable for airsoft guns and parts? Mystery Man, if you live in the US, there's no real cheap place to get it. I'd say the cheaper you go, the worse it's gonna be. So it's not worth going cheap. I'd probably buy like something like a Cymer. very affordable AEGs that work really well, good build quality. You can buy those from places like Evike. You can buy them from like Airsoft Extreme, from Airsoft Atlanta, Amped. Maybe Amped don't sell that actually. There are places like Modern Airsoft. I'm trying to think other places. Airsoft GI. Probably other places. There's a ton of other places, but those are some examples for you. If you want to actually go through the link in most of my descriptions, which is my referral link to evike.com, and if you buy something through that, then it actually helps the channel. So that'd be awesome. I'd be like, what is the stock inner barrel diameter for a Crytek M4? That I don't even know myself, mate. So I'd feel bad asking everyone in the chat what that is. Okay, right. So the next one that we're going to do is going to be this, which is we're going to give 3 of these away, and these are right now printing. So they're going to be literally hot off the press. They're going to be done in 1 hour and 8 minutes. And this is 3 different kinds of suppressors. I kind of showed you guys what these ones... Oh, let's not do that. Let's just get rid of this. Let's go... This is what it is right here. It's got this like internal baffling. It's a short little suppressor. This is on the end of something, maybe like an AR. But that is going to be a nice sort of short one. If you want to, you can put it on a pistol. It's 14mm negative. It's obviously for airsoft only. But this is hopefully going to be something that a lot of people can just make use of. But the actual, I've got 3 of them printing right now. So we're going to do 3 different questions, 1 for each of these questions. That's my printer right there as we speak. It's taken me, what is it, about 6 hours to print this. 6 hours and 28 minutes is what it's taken to print this. But the first person that's going to win this has got to answer this question and be the first person to answer it in the chat. Let me just make sure I'm going to be able to see who it is. This person has got to answer the question. Number 3. What does, this is an easy one. What does FPS stand for? Go. Who's going to be first on this one? Okay, Mystery Man. You are the winner of that one, mate. So we've got Mystery Man spelt with a M4, Mystery Man. Message me on Discord, mate, and you are the winner of one of the stubbies. That's what we're going to call these, stubby suppressors. Because Epic Fail called it Ooh Stubby. That's the reason we're going to do that. I think the KWA KM4A1 is for $250. I think you might be right, Sinkiso. I've heard that is a great gun. I think they sell a lot of them in the UK. So that might be a good one to go. Well, Mystery Man, you need to go and buy a replica now because you now have a suppressor to go on it. So that is going to be the first one. Right, second one we're going to do as a giveaway before we end up with we're down to 17 viewers. I must be getting really boring. The second stubby we're going to give away before when we move to this K2 Plus grip. The second one is going to be this question, which is another what does this stand for? What does the term milsim stand for? Go. You're actually, if you're a very fast typer, you're actually very, very good at this. You're very lucky with this as well. King Can, hi, mate. Yep, Douglas Dauntless. You have just won that, mate. Did you used to be a member and you're not anymore? Was that right? Have I got that right? Douglas Dauntless, you are the winner of our second stubby suppressor. So congratulations, mate. Message me on Discord and just say I am the winner of the second stubby suppressor, and I will. I'll send you that, mate. Need your address, etc., and I'll get that shipped out. We now have the third one, and this question, the last one before we have my extra question here. This again is a pretty easy one. So we'll still Bibsters. I thought it stood for big ego players. That's a fair comment there. Douglas Dawn says, give it to the next guy. I just like to play. Okay, if you want that, mate, then we are giving it to the Senkiso. Senkiso, so you can say a big thank you to Douglas Dauntless. And you are also a member, so thank you, mate, for being there. The Senkiso military simulation. So well done, mate. That's very, very nice of you, Doug, to put that through. And you've now won that, mate. So a lot of people are getting the questions right, which is great. We're back up to 21. We're going in the right direction. But we've one more stubby to give away. And this one is, as I said, again, a pretty easy question. You got a stubby, didn't you? Senkiso, stubby suppressor. This question is going to be, what safety gear is always mandatory when playing Airsoft? Should be an easy one again. King Can, you said goggles, mate. I would kind of say yes, but I don't think that's right. However, you have also written eye protection. So I am going to give that to King Can. I was going to say goggles, technically no, because you could have like safety glasses, etc. And whatever it is, it's eye protection. But because you have written eye protection, it was written in one word, but it's eye protection. Also, Senkiso, who wrote that afterwards, has just won one already. So King Can, you are the winner of the next and the last stubby suppressor. So congratulations, mate. Message me on Discord. Join the Discord. The link's on the channel. Go on the Discord, and you can basically just message me. Give me the address, and we'll get it with that. Right. So we do have one more, guys, because we're down to 20 viewers right now. But I said if we went over 30, we would do this. And out of the things today, this would probably be the one that I would want to win the most. I'm going to have to print another one for myself. This is a copy of a K2 Plus Magpul grip. It's not got the same like texture to it because it's made from eSun PLA Plus, but it is definitely very comfortable. It's very like vertical, which is why I put these on most of my replicas. I go and buy from Magpul, and I go and I put these on most of my replicas. So this one is going to be the final question and the final giveaway for this week. We'll be back next Monday with another one. But this week, the final question is, and I'm kind of like hamming this one up. In Airsoft HPA setups, what is the one thing that I am missing when I say you need this to run an Airsoft HPA setup? You need the replica, you need the tank, you need the airline, and you need a... Okay, wow. I don't know how Michael has already... DJ's already got that. Did you read that, DJ? Okay, so DJ, you've already won one, mate. So unfortunately, you don't get to win that. I'm sorry. Ollie, no 2, you haven't won. So you are the winner, Ollie. How did you guys get that so fast? Like, it was almost like you were saying it before I actually said it. So I don't know if you guys read it already, but Reg, I'll give it to you for Reg as regulator because you are also a member. So Ollie, you are the winner, mate, of that one. Ollie, no 2. You have won the K2 Plus grip. So again, mate, I wrote K2 4. K2 Plus grip. Please, mate, message me on the Discord. And okay, Ollie's saying give it to someone else. DJ, I could have been saying like tank or something else, but okay, well, Ollie says give it to someone else. So who do you want me to give it to, Ollie? You get to give this one out. So pick someone in the chat, and if you want me to give it to someone else, you can let me know who to give it to, and I will give it to that person. Okay, Kath, Cody, Jeff, if you want harder questions, maybe send me some suggestions on Discord and I'll get it to you, okay? Ollie says to Retates. So Retates, well done, mate. You are actually the winner. Thank you very much, Ollie. That's very, very kind of you to give that away. I think that's really, really nice. So Retates. Is that how you say it? Yeah. So, mate, you've got the K2 Plus grip, courtesy of Ollie. So I'd send him a really nice message or something and get him to do that. But that, guys, rounds up the 6 items I've given away plus the 2 member giveaways. So we've done 8 giveaways today. So if you remember, as always, as I said, please do message me and tell me what you want to win. I'm also going to include that for DJ, and I will get that to you. Please do put the notifications on for the channel because we'll be back next week. Maybe I'll do like a morning one next week at 9 a.m. But if you turn on that notification bell, then you're going to be notified of when I go live, and you'll be in the chat able to like win this stuff. And that's how you're gonna hopefully win something. If not, become a member, join the membership. You'll be included even if you can't be here. We had 2 members today. Thank you very much, Riccardo Avietti and TJL. Thank you for being members of the channel and supporting. And that's what we're going to do with. All right, guys, I'll try and have Charlie, the little puppy, next week as well, if I can. I've got another video probably coming this afternoon, another video coming tomorrow, and every single day as usual. So always recommend for commentary videos. Let me know what you want to see and I'll get to it. All right, guys, thank you so much. See you all soon on the next video. Goodbye.